Hello Bingus, I'm Chando and welcome to Lucid Blocks. Now this game only came out a couple days ago and it's been on my radar for some time. The short of it is that this is a very surreal, dreamy, block-based survival crafting game that does not go about things in the way that you would probably expect from a block-based survival crafting game. Now, full transparency, I have messed around in the game for about 30 minutes maybe, but I have not really achieved very much. I was just kind of trying to become a little familiar with the game so that my commentary wasn't me just blankly staring at a screen while I try to put a square block in a round hole. All right, so you can see we have a few different options here, which, like, this is not a play button, but this is the play button. Qualia. In philosophy of mind, qualia are defined as instances of subjective experience. These instances of subjective experiences are kind of the worlds here. And we also have a button here that says firmament. I don't know what the firmament button does. The firmament button it scares me, and it says changes in the firmament may take several minutes to appear. I have no frame of reference as to what that could mean or why it would take several minutes to appear, so I'm not going to do it. All right, but let's go ahead and instance a new qualia here. It auto-generates us a name and a little banner for the qualia. I've got a few different options here. Oh, this is great. Do you see this? Yay, yay! Let's create this new qualia. All right, we have spawned in here on the side of a mountain, and we are surrounded by a kind of block that I can't get without a tool. I assume that this is probably stone. We have a moss block, which I've not seen moss block in my little bit of play testing here, so I'm not sure what we can do with this. But let's try to get to some more normal generation here other than the side of a mountain. Okay, and we have some trees here as well as some ground made of what looks to be wooden planks that I cannot get. Perhaps they are dry rotted, or I don't know. I can't get them. We have some gray grass here that's generating in a kind of grid pattern. But let's go ahead and get some wood. I feel like this is kind of everyone's first instinct when starting a game that looks and plays like this does in this genre, I suppose. All right, and we can also break the leaves to get some sticks here. And I also just got a berry. So that, yeah, I got two of them. And he's a little fishy guy. All right, well, let's get into this. This is our inventory screen here, and we do not have a traditional crafting menu. We have this apotheosis menu, a paraphernalia menu, a rosary, and a tome where we can draw something. All right, and then going back here to the apotheosis menu, this is the closest thing we have to kind of crafting in this game. And this is a system that I am still trying to figure out. We have what looks to be a VST over here with knobs moving up and down when we enter different blocks in the menu, but simply a wood scrap block and a stick will make a wooden pick. And now that we have this wooden pick, we can try and get some of this. Well, that's like gray grass, but this is stone, I believe. All right, yes, this is limestone. So now that we have limestone, we can craft it with a stick to make something else. A limestone tile block. This is a limestone? This isn't wood? Oh, okay. So the vibes that I'm getting from this crafting menu currently is that it's not so much about the items that you're placing down, but I think it has something to do with kind of qualities about the item. Now, I don't know if that makes any sense, but I have yet to find like consistent recipes for certain items because there's like a bunch of different types of wood and a bunch of different types of stone, and generally they serve similar purposes kind of interchangeably. So if we take a wood scrap block and a moss block, it'll make a leaf block. So now we have 2 leaf blocks. Now I'm gonna try and craft the leaf block with a limestone block, and that's gonna make a limestone tile block. I'm gonna try to craft a leaf block with a limestone tile block, and that's gonna make a limestone block. I'm still not getting it totally, but I wonder if we can make anything with the berry. That just looks like it's gonna be another block, but if I craft a berry with moss, it looks like that is it's a rose. Nice. And then you see as I'm crafting things here, and I'm not really sure if you could call it crafting, but as I'm making things happen here, I'm getting these little particles towards this icon right here. Now, I don't know how many of you guys are real certified gamers, but this is a thing from Ace Attorney for me. Now, it's also a real thing in the real world for what I believe is Japanese culture, but I know it from Ace Attorney. But essentially, as we keep making things in this apotheosis menu, it keeps filling that up, and as we just keep doing it, it'll eventually fill up, and then something will happen. So I'm just making a whole lot of garbage to get ready to show that off here. Oh, we got a bubble bear egg? 3 bubble bear egg? Whoa! 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 Hello, 3 of you! 3 of you, hello! Does one of you want a berry? Take a berry? Take a berry? Aw. All right, and we have a sheep here. I'm gonna kill it just to see what it drops. Okay, it dropped some raw sheep flesh, which we can craft with a berry to make raw bubble bear flesh. No, no, I don't want that. Get out of here. I don't want it. I don't want it. No. Okay, let's craft that with something else. No. Why does it all make bubble bear flesh? Oh, well, that's gonna make something different. There we go. Okay. So it's always a bit of a jump scare when that happens because I'm not often looking at the bottom right for that icon, but I have bloomed. Some of my attributes have increased, and now I get to select a bud. So we have a bunch of different things here that presumably stick with us for the entirety of this qualia. We have an air surge, which increases our lung capacity by 5, a faith surge, which increases our faith by 3. I do not know what the faith stat does. There's vermin shaper, receive an empty capsule. Rejuvenation anchor, receive a block that allows you to set your rebirth position. And the Tiamana ley line, receive a pendant that guides you towards a Tiamana ley line. I am going to take this because I want a little bit of direction here. And the thing that we made was a paddle, which is a... Ooh, I can get you. I can get you. Okay, well, let's look. This is the pendant that we got, and it's pointing that away. So I guess that we'll follow this for the time being. I killed another sheep and got a piece of wool, which we can make a different flower with. We can make another flower. We can make another flower. We can make this. It's a feather. Interesting. We can combine that to get the Yay! Oh, this is incredible. I like this little guy. I've seen... Ooh, I can punch it with it. I've seen this little bee glove in the trailers and all the promotional material for this game, so I'm excited to actually get to see him in person, I guess. All right, but yes, we are just going to keep following this pendant for now, and our spawn did put us in... Because, like, I think we spawned up there. All right, let's see how this glider glove works. Yeah, it slows your fall like a good bit. That's so nice. Big fan of this guy. Okay, and we seem to have some kind of structures here, which I've actually yet to see. So I'm not sure what these are. Oh, is this snow or like ash falling? And look, there's a new type of block here. Pebble tile block. And then is this just a little house? Can I claim this house? Is this what it was leading me to? Oh, wait, this is the thing that it was leading me towards. Oh. Okay. Okay, hold on. A bop? No. Come on. No, I can go back, right? Surely I can go back. No. All right, you can all bully me in the comments. I deserve that. I'm not the parkour god. I guess I wouldn't do the 3-block jump for the beef. I found that out about myself today. And now this pendant doesn't even lead to anything. No, what are you? You have a pickaxe. Give that to me. Did you drop it? He did. Yay! Okay, well, maybe I can use this for something? I use it to make a flower earring? Can I wear that? I can, and it gives me more health? Oh, sick. Oh, and we, little Taurus guy? Hello? So true. What did you drop? A ball essence. Okay, I wonder what we can make with that. I don't want to use that. It doesn't look like anything. Well, I don't want to say it doesn't look interesting. I don't know what it is. I don't know what any of these things are, but that is a smiley face. I want to make a smiley face. Glaggle token? I was going to say that this was a glaggle, but I didn't know if anybody knew what glaggles were anymore. I love glaggle. What can I do with this? Can I give it to glaggles? Are there glaggles in the game? Can I make something with it? Hope cube? I don't know what that image is. What is that? I don't know. Oh, but I can make a ring. Serpent ring. Okay, I've got to see what this does. It gives me slip. I'm slippery now. I don't really think I want that, to be honest. Can I maybe craft it into something else? Could I make another... Oh, okay, I bloomed again. Okay, let's see here. I can receive 3 cash cubes. Will that give me like random items? Okay, I was gonna do the cash cube thing, but I think I kind of owe it to you guys to do this so I can find another one of these things. And I made a bug ring. Bug ring? It gives me more speed. Bug ring, powerful. Okay, and this is pointing straight up? Has something generated in the sky? Okay, well now obviously I have to build up and see what's up there, right? But I don't want to start building up until I'm kind of sure that I'm under the right block. And I didn't even notice these structures. A cardboard box? Oh, what did that drop? Nothing. Huh. Yeah, that's a little unsettling. What, is that an eyeball block? Can I have it? Oh, it's just a regular old eye. I can combine it with processed meat block to make an eyeball block. I can combine it with a paddle, though, and I can get a bone pick. Interesting. I don't think that's the first, like, other pickaxe that I've seen. And I'm still not sure. Oh, yeah, okay, that one did drop some stuff, and also dropped glass blocks. Let's see, string and glass makes glass tile block. Can I craft these two together now? I can get mirage block. What is a mirage block? I don't know. All right, but let's get back on track here. I want to go towards this ley line. The vibe of this game is immaculate. This is... everything about this is exactly how it should be, in my opinion. And we have another little structure. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is another little house. But it generated in the middle of the ocean. And we have another hope cube. This time it generates a picture of a horse. Okay, well, let's take this other hope cube, because we were able to craft glaggle tokens last time, so they can definitely be used to craft stuff. I really hope that this pendant pointing up is not like the default behavior for like if there isn't one nearby. Okay, I kind of just want to go for it. I'm not gonna get very high up in the sky, but I don't know. I just want to see what happens, I guess. It's still pointing like straight up, and I'm like, I think 50 blocks in the air. I don't know. I feel like I really would have at least seen some change in the direction, but it's still pointing like straight up. So maybe this is a lost cause for now. Okay, well, I'm gonna use the glider glove. That was fun. Okay, where am I? What is that? I'm going the other way. Is this back where I started? Did I end up back where I started? How did I do that? Okay, well, as long as I'm just going in the direction opposite of that creature, then I feel okay. We've got a lot of enemies right here. And we have some more blocks here. Not sure what to do with them. We do have some bricks as well. That might kind of expose us to some more things we can make. And we have a cat block. That's nice. What happens if we combine the cat block with a hope cube? We get a cash cube. Okay, well, cool. What does it do? Oh, sick. It's a chest. If I put something in it and then... Okay, it drops whatever's in it. Okay, good to know. Well, sweet. I actually kind of feel like I can set up shop somewhere now. Oh, hey, we bloomed again. We can increase our life, get more cash cubes. There's another ley line pendant. I am gonna receive the cash cubes because I want to see if we can use some of them to make different things. I don't know what to use it for. Maybe I can use it with the pendant? A mercury capsule? Whoa, 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 what? I don't want that. Why? I thought he'd at least be my friend. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I got some goo, I guess. And I can use it to make some more different things. I think I'm going to hold off and do this, which gave me a gel bruiser. What does that do? Maybe just another kind of weapon. I really like that different items are represented with the same little hand animations. Like, this is just a weapon. And all three of these are the same little gardening tool. And that kind of really helps sell the dream kind of quality going on here, because it feels like your idea of what this item actually is kind of phasing in and out of existence. You know, like with dreams, especially if, you know, if you look at someone, like their face can just change. You don't really quite know who they are. And like, I'm pretty sure that's mostly done just so that the creator of the game did not have to record themselves waving around a bunch of different objects, but it really does help sell it, I think. Not that this game needs much help selling that dreamlike quality. This is quite the presentation here. Just how vague some things are is kind of really cool. Like, obviously there needs to be direction in a game, but I do think that some people underestimate the importance of just keeping things vague and letting the player kind of figure it out for themselves. Because like, you're thrown in this and there is not really anything to kind of guide you along. You just kind of gotta figure it out. And I don't want to hurt you because I think you're just a frog, but it looked like you were gonna hurt me. Were you not going to? Am I sorry? I don't know if I'm sorry. See, it definitely looks like he's going to hurt me, right? He doesn't, though. Okay. Well, my mistake. I'm very sorry. And these are some very interesting landscapes here. Okay, this is my personal theory for how this game kind of generates stuff, and I could be totally wrong because I have not seen very much, but it feels like there's kind of two halves to generating a biome in this game. It feels like there's one that kind of says, okay, this is a forest or a desert or whatever, and then there's another one that says, and this is how the terrain is going to be wacky. Because I've seen like checkerboard generation, I've seen this like staggered heights generation, and I've seen like grid fields. So that is my personal theory for how this is generated, but I don't know. Either way, I really like what's going on here. It keeps things interesting and varied. And again, it definitely helps sell the kind of vibe that it's going for here. All right, and then with that being said, I feel like I've kind of stalled on progression here, so I want to get back on track a little bit if I can. Hello. Hi, little guy. I don't really have anything to give you, but I can spawn you a mercury friend. Do you want that? Oh, no. I'm just going to move past that. We have flesh blocks here. And then, wait. I haven't even been trying things with like multiple of the same item, but see, like, because that made something different. And now I have a string bracelet, which does something. Oh, I just have a little, I've got a little bow on my hand. That's cool. Awesome. Oh, and if I combine a pebble and a string, I get the bead bracelet. Is this just another... It's just, it kind of just makes my hand pretty? I don't know what to do with that. Oh, wait, that one increases my heart. I didn't even realize that. Does the string bracelet? It does, but this one is better. Can I combine the string bracelet into burger ring? I can, and it gives me the squirrel ring, which increases my jump. Ooh, that is much better. I'm also realizing that I desperately need to heal, or I'm gonna die and completely lose my spot where I am right now. Oh, and we have another eye here. Let's see if we can craft anything cool with it. A duck bracelet. That increases my lung capacity. Okay. Oh, and I can craft a duck bracelet with a cash cube and get the clonaqualia block? What does this do? Okay, the lighting is incredible first off. Oh. Is this like a... Is this like a little pocket dimension? Whoa, okay. Can I really hope I can take this with me. Okay, I can. Okay, well that's sick. Okay, well let's keep looking around here. I love finding all these new blocks. It genuinely feels like there's just like endless ways I could combine this stuff. This is fluoroid block, which we can combine with string to make something. Okay, let's see what we got this time. Receive a portal to my personal qualia. Get a TM yeah, you wanna. Okay, I'm gonna get the qualia link just to see what it gives me. It is a clonaqualia block that it gave me. Okay, well let's craft this with something and see what that gives me. Rejuvenation anchor? That's huge. Okay, well now we can actually like pick a spot to settle down and make a little base, I guess. I will happily live in a little snowy forest. Don't mind if I do. And first things first, I'm placing down this rejuvenation anchor. Do I need to interact with it or anything? Or is this just kind of... I think that's just kind of set like that. Okay, and then you know what? We could also just make this where our little pocket universe is here. So now we can go to this world where all of our stuff is just kind of safe. Like there's no... Presumably, at least. I guess that could change. But currently, there's no monsters that can get me in here. And I could... throw this guy down. He's just a little guy. Maybe he doesn't know what to do in this like dimension. Maybe I like kind of messed with him. What about does the goo capsule do a thing? Okay, so I guess the other guy just kind of doesn't do anything. Hey, I respawned in the pocket dimension. That's neat. Well, I am going to kill this guy just because I want to see if he drops me anything, and he did. He dropped me an eye. Can craft a goo with eye to make like the regular eye. 20 eyes? Oh my gosh. Okay, well what can we make with that? Oh, okay, actually I want this guy around. This guy's cool. I like him. Okay, well let's go back to the overworld here, and I guess we'll just kind of stick around this area for the time being so I don't lose my stuff right there. Okay, if I put a ton of eyes in there, I can make something else with this just amalgamation of things. Oh, I made bones. Interesting. So this will make me another paddle, I think. And hello, what are you? I've not seen you before. Little snow guy? What did he drop? A mercury tendril. What does this make? Tungsten appendage? I can combine that with a paddle to make a tendril rapier. That is probably a pretty good weapon, right? Like it took a lot of stuff to make, so I have to assume that it's good. And I also got aluminum, but I don't really know where I got that from. Okay, I think I've kind of seen everything I can make with these resources, except for that. What are you? A metal hook? Oh, this is so cool. Oh, that's incredible. Get away from me. Can I... Oh, I can like hook onto him? That's crazy. Yeah, only 5 hits to get him, and then... Okay, I bloomed again. So I think this time around, I'm going to get this one that increases my paraphernalia space by 1. Because there seem to be like a lot of accessories. And I would love to just keep using them and not really having to pick and choose. I made an ice pick. I wonder if that's any better than what I was already using. What happens if I combine these two? That looks like a different sword. Let's do it. Oh, it's just straight up a sword. But can I make it an eye sword? It turns back into the tendril rapier. Okie doke. And then you, hello, come here. I'm not afraid of this time. I got like a weapon and it's... Okay, I'm a little... That actually... Oh my god. I did not expect him to jump at me like that. Oh, that was kind of horrifying. Okay, well now I have no health again. But I do have this thing. And surely there's some cool stuff I can make with it, right? That would make another hook. But I don't really know what about that is going to make a hook. Maybe it is just the aluminum string and... yes, aluminum string and stick make a hook. So now that I have this one hook, I'm going to see what else I can make with a hook. Because I saw this a couple times. This is the machination. What are you? Is this just a better hook? Well, now we have the ball wand. Okay, this is sick. Oh, I can kick him around too? Okay, it's about to break though, so I'm just gonna see if we can make anything. We can! What is this? A friend wand? I don't think he was my friend. Is he my friend? This kind of just feels like I'm pelting him with like heart-shaped rocks or something. I don't know if that's making him my friend or not. Let's see if there is anything else we can make with this friend wand. We can turn it back into a ball wand there. It seems like most of what I can make with this wand is just turning it back into a ball wand. Or I can combine it with a bone to make a faith wand. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what that is. Am I like really strong right now or something? Am I invincible? I think maybe I take less damage? Yo, hold up. The music is kind of slapping right now though. I just don't quite understand what's... Oh, I can just turn it off. I don't know what you do, but you're mighty interesting. Okay, let's make this Excello block, and let's see if we can make anything cool with it. If we craft it with one eye, we get... I don't know. Let's see. We have another rejuvenation anchor we can get. We can get another paraphernalia space, a ley line, another one of these, life surge. I'm going to take the paraphernalia space again. But this made us some bombs, actually. Obviously, I got to see what kind of bombs I can make now. This is a jade bomb. I wonder if that's like just a better bomb, or... Oh, that's crazy. The water simulation? That's insane. Okay, well, I'm going to make more of those. Because, I mean, that... Oh, wait, I got scammed. I only used it to make one. Okay, anyway. I mean, it's gonna, like, change the sea level of this entire ocean, right? Depending on how much it wants to simulate outwards, but, like, everything is coming down. So, yeah, this is crazy. Oh, what is... Is that a structure up there? Whoa, hold on. What am I looking at? It's a giant brick structure. Okay, and here we are. It's just... Oh, this is kind of sick. I wish this thing was gone. It's just like a giant pool. This is so neat. It's just a mega structure that is just... like imposing over everything, and it's just a giant building with a a pool on the roof. I mean, I know I've said it before, but it's just like these weird kind of, it's surreal. I don't know how else to say it. It's surreal, and they do a very good job at making these environments that feel very dreamlike. And usually games that kind of are able to evoke this feeling are not survival sandbox games, but this is, and that just opens the door for it to be so much more. Hello? Do you want to come out and say, meowing, but it's like, it's weird. Who are you? Okay. You're cool. I'm gonna leave you be. There's more of them. Hello. Meow to you too. Raw sheep flesh and wool makes raw newt flesh? Who's a newt? Was there anything interesting I can do with that? I made a sword again, and I can use a sword and meat to make a hate wand. Ooh. Oh no. The hate wand. Just, oh yeah, just makes giant explosions? I guess this is a... I'm gonna die doing this, but I was gonna say, I guess this is a good time to see if there's anything below the surface. Whoa. Help? I'm like under the world and there's like nothing here. What? Whoa, hold on. There's a whole nother like world under here. What is all this? Never in a million years would I have expected this to be under the rest of the world. That's crazy. I'm gonna look around a little bit down here, because, I mean, this just, like, goes. I don't know if there's anything else under this. Oh, see, look, it ends about there. And then I'm gonna start drowning. But we're going down again. No. No, I saw a glaggle. I saw a glaggle. I'm going back down there immediately. Are you kidding me? Wait, so I wonder, when I had that pendant that was just pointing up to the sky, I wonder if there was a whole nother plane above me, like from there. Kind of like how there is if I go down here. Whoa. Okay, well, what is down here? We have more of these little circle guys. And we can get some more ball essence from them. Wait, I can make more glaggle tokens. Okay, I'm making a glaggle token. And I'm gonna try to find a glaggle. Get out of here. Okay, but where'd the glaggle go? Is this a... This is like a very large building, like a mall or something? I want to try to find the entrance. I don't really just want to break in, but this looks wild. Wait, no, it's not a building. That's just like the... Wait, no, it is a building. Is it? What is this block that just breaks so easy? It's dropping so many different things here. I very much want to find a glaggle, and I want to see if I can give him a glaggle token. Oh my god. That actually, that was complete and genuine fear. That startled me so bad, dude. And then this just goes down and like... Whoa, hello. Oh no, dude. I know, I'm vermin and I'm despondent, I understand. But I just gotta know what's down there. And back down we go. This guy is... He's coming for me. Help. Oh, come on. I took full damage. No, dude. Okay, my hate wand is broken. What? I'm gonna increase my life, I guess, because I feel like that might immediately help me here. I also might just die. Hello? What? What is that block? I know he's coming, dude. I'm scared. What is all? Are those hope cubes over there? Whoa! Awesome! Whoa! Awesome! Whoa! Hopeful! Okay, I have to know. Lucid block. It's literally the lucid block, guys. We found it. We can end the video. Okay, Glaggle. Glaggle, please come here. I have something for you. Come back down. No. No, no, no. Come back, Glaggle, please. Please, I have something to give you. Why do they run away from me? I have a Glaggle token. I'm one of you guys. What is that? What is that? What is that? Oh my god. No, dude. Why they're all spiders? Ew, no, mercury cube. Hold on, I need some hope real quick. That's filled me with so much dread. That's better. Glaggle. Glaggle, please. Hear my cry. I want to give you this. Oh my god. Okay, the Glaggle would not let me give him a Glaggle token, unfortunately. You? What are you? Sulfur? Interesting. What is this? Sulfurous sword. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna see if we can like keep going lower and lower. I don't know if this kind of just goes on forever or what. I don't have my hate wand anymore though, so it's gonna be a little tough. What are those? What is that? I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be able to go down anymore without a hate wand. I just don't have the lung capacity for it, but we'll see. I am beyond dead. Okay, I'm thinking maybe doing that isn't the most productive use of my time here, because I kind of think I'm just gonna keep dying if I do that over and over again. I think I'm just gonna try to bloom again here, because the only like kind of path forward that I've seen is doing those ley lines, and I know that that last one kind of just pointed up, but I just want to see and make sure maybe that the next one doesn't do that. So I'm just gonna get a bunch of stuff so I can just start making a bunch of nonsense. Okay, here we go. Okay, I got a ley line pendant. Let's see where it points. It's pointing upwards in that direction. All right, that is the direction we're gonna follow. And then I did want to test something here. So if I take my thing here and then like bring it over here, does it lead me to the same place, or is this gonna be different? It leads me to the same place. Cool, so I can kind of carry this around with me then. And that way I can kind of just go wherever I want, I guess. And I think that also means that I could probably just grab this, because I'm not really set on this specific location for any reason. And I do see that spider that's about to get me, and I want to get away from it. I don't like you. I don't like you. You broke my weapon. Man, I wish I would have noticed that that weapon was about to break, because then I would have tried to salvage it into something else. But he's kind of stuck there. I actually think I'm just going to use the ball wand to kind of keep it ranged. There it goes. Please? Please go away. I don't like you at all. Man, I am taking so much damage from these just bouncing around here. And then I'll go and start following this, I guess. It's up there, and I am just struggling to get up there. I'm so close, dude. Please just let me go. Oh, okay. There we go. I've finally made it up. There's a lot of enemies up here. Oh, this has to go down? Okay. I for sure thought it would just be at the top here. Whoa. Okay, I was not expecting this to be under here. It says the ley line is that way, though. Surely this looks like it would be here, right? Like, okay, I'll keep going. Oh, it's just like right there, huh? Well, first, I'm actually going to put my kind of little place right here. Wait a minute, I can cheese the system? Maybe a little bit? Let's see. Okay, I think if I go ahead and just kind of set my spawn here and then maybe do a little bit of this, hopefully I'll spawn back with full health. Yeah, I kind of do feel like I just spawned a vermin right now. That feels cheap. Okay, and now I don't know if this is a great idea, but I'm gonna do this anyway. Let me go ahead and take this as well. And my idea is that when I go in here, I can just place down all my stuff. What? Oh. Am I watching a trailer for the game? What's happening? A coronal mass ejection? Is that what that was? Waggle. Oh, I get it. So I guess that the ley lines don't always just take you to a place. I guess sometimes they do that. I'm gonna try again, I guess. Okay, well, let's see where this one goes. It looks like it's pointing this way. It looks like this one might also be pretty close. It kind of just looks like it's pointing up there. And this looks to be a very similar structure to the one we just exited. Yeah, this does seem to be like the exact same structure as last time. I mean, this is even here. So, okay, well, let's see what happens this time. Are we going to get teleported somewhere? Or are we going to get an interesting video? Okay. Surely this will work, right? I'll respawn here, right? I'm scared. I can't... maybe I should still take this one? Okay, I really don't want to fall. This feels like a bonus zone. Whoa. Maybe I need my glider glove for this. Oh, and there's balls coming down everywhere. Oh no. I'm gonna get my glider glove and hope that this doesn't like lock me out of... Oh, I cannot use this here. That kind of leads me to think that that's not gonna work, but we'll see, I guess. No, the ball hit me. What was I supposed to do? No, dude, no. Okay, well, I'm ending it then. I feel so dumb, bro. I should have had my metal hook equipped. All right, where's it gonna respawn me? No, no, no. This is terrible news. I want to go to the other world. The other world treats me better. Well, this is a little different, I think. This isn't... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoa, okay. I landed in another one of these grid fields, but it's underwater. Okay, this seems to be a pretty different biome from the one I'd already explored. And hold on, that looks crazy. Is this a building? Whoa. What, Whoa, this is sick. Whoa, that's incredible. There's like... I can't tell if this is water caustics or if this is a light coming from up there, but man, this is incredible looking. And the fact that it just goes down there, like I don't know if that goes all the way down to the other world or what. Is that a fish? There's fish in this? I wonder if there's any kind of rhyme or reason to the generation of the worlds as you get lower. I mean, because this looks so much different than what I've already seen. I mean, the lighting here is totally different. I mean, we've seen the grid fields before, but not this big, I don't think. There's some more houses here. What are you? Wait, it's another one of like the block spiders? Can he climb? I really hope he can. What do you drop if you die? Whoa! That was not smart. Okay, wait, did he drop anything? He dropped rigid stone and tungsten appendage. I'm not sure what this is. Azrael? Azrael? Okay, I really wish I had my respawn anchor now because, I don't know, I feel like it'd be cool to settle down here, but if I die now, I'm gonna go all the way back up to the surface. And I'm not sure if there's something I'm looking for as we go lower and lower here. Is this a plaid block? A comfort block? Hello? No, dude. Okay, and we're in roughly the same spot that we were. And we've got some more of these kind of like pool rooms-esque generations here. I really like them. This is such a cool vibe. Get away from me, you gooey freak. Other than this guy flopping around up there. I mean, no. This is a very nice vibe. The music kicking in and everything. This is cool. Oh, wow. It like goes on for a while there. That's crazy. I just realized what this reminds me of. This entire little biome right here. Hold on, let me get a good view of it. Okay, I don't know if this is intentional or not, but this reminds me of that one Reddit post from a few years ago where somebody posted to the Minecraft subreddit that they had been building these things they called cities, and it was just pillars upon pillars of different colored wooden blocks with like torches on every other one or something, and it was like weirdly unsettling. It just looked so odd. This is like almost one-to-one with that. Oh wow, that's already the bottom of the world here. Ooh, okay. No, don't get to falling too fast. I want to survive. No, dude, no! This is what I should have done from the beginning. Have something like this right next to my spawn point. Look at all the different spots where I've poked through the bottom of the world. That's so weird to see it like that. I think I'm just gonna make another hole to the next world. Okay, there we go. Ooh, I took some fall damage there, but I'm still alive, so I think the water's like right here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is this the last one? I mean, it seems like this looks like the cutscene when you die. Does this go on? Oh, not forever. Okay, let's try that again, but maybe falling a bit slower that time, because it did look like there was just some grass down there. Hello? Where am I now? Maybe this isn't the last layer like I was assuming. This is onyx block. Interesting. So I wonder if maybe this kind of serves as another source of metal when I'm in this layer? I don't know what it is about this one, but this one like feels different. It feels like a lot more barren, but that could just be the biome that I'm in right now. But it kind of just seems, because like usually this area would have been broken up by now by something else, but this one just kind of goes. Well, we have another patch of water here that I could always just try breaking through the water again, but this one just, I mean, this water even goes like really, really deep down here. Wow, like this just, it keeps going. I'm gonna die, by the way. I don't really know if this is the proper way to play the game, but this is the way that I'm enjoying it, and I kind of feel like as long as I'm enjoying it, I don't really think I'm doing anything wrong. Okay, it seems like I can stop my fall like a lot by just kind of spam clicking the glider glove. Yeah, it looks like as long as I kind of keep tapping the glider glove, my vertical velocity does not get too violent. Okay, well now that we're down here again, I I am just gonna see what happens if we kind of just keep going. Oh, wait, hold on. Is this the... Nope, it's not the end of the world. Hello, help, 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 help. I don't want to die, I don't want to die. Does it go lower than this? I'm not just in, like, the water pillar. Something is... I think it's just all water down here. So I wonder if this is the end? Okay, it kind of seems like it. I think that might be the end. I'll give it one more try here just for good measure, but I'm pretty confident in that just being an endless abyss there. Okay, I'm under this again. It's just going and going and going. Nothing seems to be changing the lower I'm going. So, what? Hold on, hold on. No, I just made a freaking air bucket, bro! So does it just go deeper than that? Is it infinite? Am I a fool? Is this a fool's endeavor that I'm currently partaking in? I will do this forever. I have to know. I feel like I have to know. I really didn't expect it to keep going. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Hook on something, hook on something. Okay, I see some ground right here. We're gonna capitalize on this to get some air. Okay, okay, okay. Man, now would be an excellent time to have a respawn anchor, because I could just put that down here and not have to worry about doing any of this. I'm gonna start our new way down from this, just to save us some of the water time. Okay, I am consistently damaging myself. I need to stop that. Whoa, there's just a giant bookshelf layer, I guess? I mean, it keeps going. This looks like a sunken building down in here. Hold on, what? It's so interesting, because, like, I can't tell what's, like, world generation and what are structures, because it just, like, it masters kind of keeping everything vague and, like vague enough to make those kind of questions, like, what exactly am I looking at? And I like that I kind of just don't know. What is this exactly? Is this... Hold on, is that a portal? Am I, like, going the same place over and over again? Nope. It certainly just keeps going, because that is not the same block that I broke. Okay. How far down does this go exactly? Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm scared. Okay. There's kind of just like flesh blocks everywhere. I can't believe that structure led all the way down here. Oh, what is this? Ew. Gross. Are those? Oh. Those enemies look a little different, so I'm gonna assume that maybe they're like a different variety that can probably like kill me a lot quicker or something. And there are a lot of them, aren't there? I guess I'm gonna go ahead and start seeing if there's another side to all this too. Yeah, seems like there is. Ooh. Okay, I'm not even sure if this is really another layer or if the last one just goes on forever. Because that's... Ew. I don't know. Oh. Have I, like, ascended? Oh, whoa, no, 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 no. Okay, there's still something. Gravity is lower here. What is this? But I don't know. I kind of feel like this one seems final, right? Maybe it loops. I don't know. Wait, no, there's more. There's like regular land here. I mean, I guess I can also just choose to keep going. What is that? Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is... Huh. Oh, little star plants? That's nice. Oh, I can't get them, but they're nice. What is this? Hello? Is that just like a plant? What is that? I feel like it's gonna kill me. It looks scary. I know there's also probably so much more to explore in each of these layers, but I just love seeing what's like. I want to see how long it goes, I guess, because it's already gone on for so much longer than I would have expected. Oh, that's a little different. What is that glowing block? Hello? Gravity just turned back on? Oh, it's just like a... That's just one of the sodium lamp blocks, I think. Okay. I feel like I'm playing a Minecraft dropper. Like I'm really trying to avoid things. So I'm having to look over at my other monitor for my OBS preview because for some reason it's just slightly brighter than my main screen. I don't know if that's on monitor settings, but like it's extremely different. Okay, wait, that's... Whoa. That looks cool. Oh no. What is this place? Clown Vomit Land? Is this the ball pit? This is bizarre. See, like this is vaguely structural. Like there seems to be some kind of design with these cubes, but not so much that you can't just chalk it up to complete randomness. Oops, I almost just ended this exploration a little early there. Yeah, here's another one of these things. It's raining here too. I would really like to know if like that shape is defined within the game's code, or if that is just the result of some amalgamation of formulas. Wait, again? Okay. Is this where it maybe starts repeating? No, because this is totally different. Whoa, and I haven't seen these guys before. What? I've seen you. I have not seen you. Is he trying to abduct me? What is happening? Is it a UFO? What? And is that some kind of like mega structure over there? I really want to see, but I think I'm about to fall. Okay, I'm on solid ground. I'm gonna take that. Oh, water is coming through this? That makes it look like I've like been here before. Like, surely not, right? I mean, this looks just like where I've been doing the hate wand, and no, I've definitely never been here. This is bizarre. I wonder if there's another ley line in here. Huh. Yeah, I guess that's just a structure here. And it just keeps going. I don't know what to say. I was ready for this to just be endless ocean, kind of like maybe this is the end, right? Like actually for real this time. But no, there's ground here, which means it just keeps going. Okay, I think this is literally the first time I've seen the structures repeat, which leads me to believe that these levels are to some extent kind of randomly chosen and generated. So they're probably just infinite, right? I mean, there's just so much. Well, I feel like I could do this for literally hours. Okay, and first things first with my little conclusion here, I don't know if this is what I was supposed to be doing this whole time. I was looking towards like progression and everything in the game, but as soon as I realized that like the world just goes lower and lower and lower, I mean, how can I not just sit and like hyper focus on that, right? Maybe it's just the kind of gamer I am, but that just makes me want to just go and see what the limit is, you know? And I don't think there is a limit. And random or not, I don't think that matters. When the game does such a good job at making you wonder if things are intentional or merely incidental as a result of generation of some sort, I mean, that's like, it's perfect. For the aesthetic that this game is going for, with the dreamy atmosphere, I mean, you could not have constructed a more fitting concept for this game's entire world. And even having done all this, I feel like I've hardly even scratched the surface with everything there is to do in this game. There were so many different structures, so many different enemies, so many different items. It's like completely weird concepts, like the ley lines that seem to do something random, whether they teleported you to a bonus stage kind of thing, or whether they just showed you a little clip. That I'm sitting here and I'm thinking like, I have to put a stop to this video because I can literally do this forever. And then look, it looks like we've wrapped back around to this kind of red layer of the world, which like, okay, this makes me wonder if the layers are kind of pre-built, because I'm pretty sure we had this exact same amalgamation of blocks and enemies and structures and everything not too long ago. And like, there's totally different enemy types for this place. Like, what are you gonna drop me? I don't know, but you do a lot of damage and you have a very long reach. What'd you drop? What is that? He dropped bones and a meat apparatus. What are you talking about? What is a meat apparatus? I never quite figured out what to do with like tiers of tools. I don't know in what ways they differ. I don't know if it's just to give you multiple options to have a tool depending on what kind of area you're in. I don't know if they do different things. And like, I feel like for any other kind of game, playing it for 4 hours and having so many I don't knows afterwards is a bad thing, but I feel like it is so perfect for the presentation here and for the environment. And look, here I am about to make another hate wand so that I can keep going lower. And I feel like I can sit here and say, okay, just one more layer, and never, ever stop. And I've been recording for so long, I didn't even realize it because I'm just so utterly invested in this. And look, here I am again, in space. What I thought was the final layer, like 15 layers ago. And we're here again. So, I don't know, man. This is awesome. I feel like I've done so little. Like, all I've been doing is exploring, but because like there's so much in this game that I don't know what the rosary does. I seem to have done something. One of these is lit up. What would I have done that raised that? Unless that was one of the ley lines. I gotta put a stop to this, brother. All right, well, that was a lot. I am gonna go now because if I do not stop now, I never ever will. If you enjoyed Lucid Blocks, go get this game. What are you doing still watching the video? Go get the game! As I journey into the watery abyss below my personal little space up there, I have been Bingus. You have been Chando. Thank you so much for watching.